Okay, I'm going to test going live on TikTok. If somebody can go on TikTok and tell me if they are able to hear on TikTok when I go live. Here we go. This is going to be interesting. All right, testing, testing. So you guys over, if anybody's on TikTok, if they can tell me, we can hear you on TikTok. Really? Kristen? Already? I didn't even say anything yet. What do you mean? Yes? Are you sure? I'm not getting an echo, so that's good. Oh, that'd be great if it's working. And can you, Kristen, can you make a comment? Oh, interesting. Oh, really? Wow. Can you make a comment so I can see if it like shows up on screen or something over on TikTok? I don't think I'll be able to see TikTok comments. This is the problem. One problem, but it's okay. This is kind of cool. It's a new format and solution, right? Just did you make a comment? Because I didn't see anything. No, I probably don't see comments, but still, this is progress. I like it. I like it. All right, good. It sure makes TikTok a lot easier. All right, I'm going to continue to label these up. This morning we have IMPP as a possible momentum play, and INDO. INDO's active again. Everybody wants to get what they missed yesterday, but you know, hey man, yesterday was the real day to be in. Thanks, Sweeney. Need that coffee. Well, maybe some people will be able to see that. All right. Sounds like popcorn on a drum. It's like real scratchy. What's up, Matthew? What do you mean? What sounds like popcorn on a drum? some sort of drumming in the background. Oh, it could be my typing, like that. So are you saying that the audio? Oh, I think you're getting the wrong microphone. Here we go. Is that better? And now less of an echo, right? Did that change anything with the TikTok stream? Like, if anyone can reconfirm that TikTok has audio, that'd be great. So now I'm worried. All good. Hopefully. Let me keep labeling these puppies up. So should probably be watching NVIDIA today and Pfizer. We are in NVIDIA, Pfizer, Apple, and Tesla shorts. And Marvel. Okay, thanks. I don't know if I got into that, but I'll watch it for you. Concerned, I can tell. You'll get used to it though, with these market neutral type of scenarios. Kind of got to buckle down during the pullback days. That's why I think probably for that strategy, that indicator of mine is a really good idea. Putting on my shorts. Cutting each before end of day. Re-enter on pullbacks. I'm starting to come down with a cold. So pardon me for sniffling and potentially sneezing. Talking to Jackson last night, and I must have caught it or something. Or Discord. Discord's really contagious. Great, thank you. And there's a slight echo, but not bad. There's a slight echo. That's interesting. Slight echo. All right. And Kristen, how many people are watching on the TikTok? Usually it's like 100, 150, 200. Hopefully we're getting the normal numbers and they like this new format. 125. Very good. Hey, everybody over on TikTok, what's up? All right. Let's go over the market. What time is it here? 9:02. We got 27 minutes until the market opens. If YouTube in some of these other places didn't sense like music, copyright did music, and then shut you down for it, I would totally be playing all kinds of really cool songs from the 80s, my era, during this show. IMPP is now bolting out across and up $2 and moving. You can get in for 30 cents if you want. IMPP looks like some potential happening right now. It's a retest. Thanks for the class last night. You're welcome, Carl. Where are you tuning in from, Carl? Hello, everybody on YouTube and Twitch as well, and Periscope Twitter. Hello. I don't know if you guys know it, but Twitter has live streams. So I'm over there too. All right. Damn. Halt scanner. Is anybody watching halts and can let me know when the market opens what's halting? You're going to be our halt assistant. Anyone has you know halt information, instant halt information? You're on DAS, Cameron. Okay, yeah, but where are you finding your halt information? Because I have DAS too. Just tell me what I'm doing wrong on DAS. If you're getting halt information, I pull up the net order imbalance thing, but it's never accurate. So, what do you do? That doesn't work for me. All right, well, let's talk about the market. We got 25 minutes to the open. Yeah, Cameron and Josh, both of you, if you can just let me know the moment anything's halted. Well, it's going to be halted for 5 minutes, so but let's make sure that we catch all the anything that's halting right out of the bat. Because like INDO yesterday halted. I think it was like 7 minutes after the open or 5 minutes after the open. It wasn't on our radar pre-market, and then it halted, got on my radar because of that, and we were able to get it at 440, and that sucker doubled and went all the way to 9. That was really awesome. So Josh and Cameron, you're on halt duty. Here and yeah, so the markets had a favorable reaction to some economic numbers this morning. Uh, I just tuned in here, so I forget which one it was. I saw it come across the TV, but I think it had to do with consumer spending, more consumer spending data, and it was in line, slightly beat. So that's good. So the market reacting a bit favorably to that. Perhaps it'll run off of this low, and then that's the low that it's going to put in. That dragged Apple down, but Apple, it had great earnings. Obviously, it's not a full stellar report. Otherwise, Apple would be at like 180 right now, pre-market. But it's at 164, only up 5 points from yesterday. But who knows? We'll have to see when the market opens. This is a very tricky market right now. The VIX is at 30. So, but looking at gold, gold is a little bit lower than yesterday's low. Continues to depreciate a little bit. Bitcoin going on a run with the economic data right now. So they're popping alongside the U.S. markets popping a little bit. And oil just broke above yesterday's high. So energy continues to be the play, continues to be like the leading sector. Let's take a look at the sectors about 10 minutes into the market open. We've got 22 minutes until the market opens. Let me make sure that everybody in the group is here. And and so oil being up is very good for the market. The oil prices can sort of just raise everything. It's like the beginning of the supply chain for everything, right? Like running your tractors to grow the soybeans. It's like water. It's like, what's the price of water? Like the price of oil affects everything on the market. It's sort of like the value, it raises the value of everything. Because it's at the beginning of the supply chain. Fuel and plastics. And wow, there's so many products we live off of from oil.
So anyway, energy, yeah, doing outstanding, and then the inflationary stocks doing really good lately. This morning, I'm seeing consumer staples popping. I would say the one that's closest to breaking out and having strength and leading is wow. It's actually a little bit difficult to tell. Everybody's about in the same spot right now. Everybody's 50% retraced from this last leg down. So the Qs aren't ahead of the industrials, and SPY is right in the middle of all that. So for the day, it's hard to say what to expect. The VIX is over 30, and in that situation, everything gets there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. What is like the Bitcoinist thoughts on Dollar Tree? What was that one? Somebody was telling me, was that Chris? You were just telling me to look at something in the Discord, but I forgot what it was you were telling me. Get it? Wasn't Lowe's, but I'll take a look at it. It's for the pattern from class last night, I think. No, wasn't you? All right. Well, let me scan through here. It was Gil. What's the Kraken level on QQQ? Brian, I posted all of them. 334. Okay, 334 on QQQ and 420.75 on SPY and 331.30 on the Dow, DIA. I don't think we're gonna. I mean, it could come later, the market tilting over or something possibly. But I don't think we're gonna hit it today. We got good numbers that lifted the market spirits, so to speak. ACLS. So Keith, it's interesting that you pick ACLS because that's one I was in for a while for positive alpha. So I was in that for some positive alpha, and it had a nice breakout trade. So let me take a look. Yes, and no. I would say ACLS a little bit. What would I call it? Less strong for a couple of reasons. Okay, look. Here's your initial, one down here for the bump and run, the initial bump and run. You might not even have seen that, and then it went on to do about double that. That's fine. And then there was a second one right in here. So both of them a little bit too short-lived. It needs to be like a month, okay? And then kind of that bump, right? But it didn't. It's not. It didn't really fail. It kept kept going many times. That bump came further, and it was gonna maybe fail there. Head and shoulder pattern continued. So right now it's sitting on this projection, right? And it cracked. It broke it. Yeah, it did. But it may not get all the way back down to that bottom of 46 right there, just because it's lower. It's a little bit of a lower quality bump. The bump should be the lead in, they call it, should be longer, and the bump should be a bit more of a bump, if you will. But it can happen, and you could be right, and it could work out. But I'm just saying, I think that it's not a 68% probability on this one. I think it's on the lower end of the spectrum. Okay, get it? Yeah. All right. So you got to measure all those qualities. Do you have the book? Maybe you don't have the book. Gil, do you have that book? Oh, Keith. Your name is Keith. Okay. Yeah, you should get the book. It's 20 pages just on that pattern alone, and talking a lot in depth about all those little nuances, like paragraphs about here's the lead-in period, this and that, and blah blah blah. Blah. It's an amazing book. Really, really, really liquid gold. Good gold of a book. And then let me take a look at the other one, Lowe's. Yeah, both of you thought Lowe's. Who Mac? Did you independently find Lowe from Keith Gilbert, or you just remembered Gilbert saying something about Lowe? Because that'd be cool if you both found one. Yeah, kind of. Uh, go from like probably down there right now. Heath mentioned it, but I love playing Lowe's almost daily. Same with HD. Nice. My problem is that it's only had 3 days, and then it just went sideways. So the month of the initial move, lead-in period. Remember what I said yesterday? I don't remember how I phrased it, but I said that the lead-in period needs to be like this consistent section. That's not much of a consistent section. One time. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at what proof do you have of consistency? It went up and sideways. It did one move. It's not quite enough. I'd like to see at least two, and they're nice and measured and stuff. You know what I mean? So that also could lower the probability percent that this is going to follow through to the downside, because it makes the bump more of a continuation of the previous move, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like wave two. And so the bump is therefore not extraordinary. It's part of the initial move. And so therefore there's not that separation. Yeah. The bump is usually created. It talks about it in the book. The bump is usually created because something as a catalyst happened along the lead-in area, and then it started to take off, and it was just overblown. It's more of a price discovery mode. It got overblown, it fails, it comes back down, and then it needs to go retest the lead-in area. Yeah, it could have been that. So yeah, there could be something there. What are we talking about? We're talking about going from 225 to one. I can't see the number under there. 190 or something. So 35 points of move, with maybe a stop at 236. So $10 of risk for $30 of reward, 3-to-1. Not amazing, but maybe worth putting it on. Definitely, you want to diversify these things. Can you show an example? Last night, yeah, this isn't. Last night was class time. An example of a good one. Yeah, like we're in. I mean, like Tesla was good, but there's a lot of lines on that chart of mine. What was one of the ones we looked at last night that had a very nice lead-in period, double bump? Pfizer. No, we were looking at some, and we found one that was pretty. Oh, maybe it is Marvell. Let's see. Marvell's a much better example. It's pretty nice measured upward movement, followed by a double height, and then failed retest, breakdown, compared to the single height. Double height or more. It needs to be more than twice the height. This one's actually 3 times. So this one looks good, but it's already almost to the bottom. And if you consider that this was probably just some kind of strange market pullback, the bottom is probably more or less right here, 60, and it's at 64. So we missed it on Marvell. Oh, we're in Marvell. So, but right now, if you were to get in, it's too late. But I called it earlier, I think. I don't know how many days back. How many days back did I call Marvell? Yeah, we looked also at PFE. How's that IMPP working out for anybody to get into that? Did anybody get into the IMPP? Is it still Robo Evan? Or am I clean? Still Robo.
Okay. Then I have to switch to this mic. All right. So it's going to be a little bit more ambient sounding. But it can be good. How's it sound? One thing you can do with this mic is sound like God. Have you been playing with yourself again? I'm watching you. Hey, Zach. Yeah, come on over to the Zoom, Zach. It's actually higher resolution on the Zoom by a lot. So, if you guys want the highest quality, you got to join our trading group. All right, we've got 9 minutes until the open. Yeah, that's right, PJ. Exactly. And what was his name? Todd or something. They named him a name that was like just one of those annoying names. Tesla is failing while the whole market is doing well. Tesla is not going in the same direction at all. Yeah, Christina, thanks for saying again. I saw your previous message. Anytime I just miss somebody's message, I recommend don't copy and paste it again, because then you're just going to become a machine gun copy pasting idiot. And we don't like that. Do what Christina did. Hi, I asked you before, Evan, about Walmart. Say it again in a different way, whatever. I know it's extra work, but then at least you're not an idiot. Christina's like, actually, I did just copy paste that one. Anyway, pulling up Walmart. So you're thinking breakdown of this right, of this consolidation area at the top here. Is that what you're interested in? Yeah. The thing is that there's a lot of knots, as the guy that wrote the chart pattern book calls them. There's a lot of knots in here, right here, like KNOTS. There's a lot of knot areas, like where it got and it starts fighting each other. It's like a knot area. Okay, and what's going to happen is on the way down, it's going to have to go through that same process again to sort of wring out those knots. There's a lot of freaking knots in here. You see what I'm saying? Really big, there's just so many of them. That's one of the problems with that can be with these plays. That one is the 4 stages of a stock. Did you study that, Christina? 4 stages of a stock? Because that's basically what you're dealing with here. Is it was in stage 2 a while back, it went to stage 3, and one of these days, and you don't know when, but one of these days it's going to go into stage 4. But the problem is, when it does, is it going to go this far and then that's it, and it's going to start to go to stage 1 again, or is it going to go way, way, way down, or is it not much? Hard to predict. But one thing you can know for sure is that it's right now in stage 3 consolidation, and it would be best to get in where, you guys? Where would be the best places to get in if you think the stock is eventually going to break down and you already know it's in the distribution phase? It's in stage 3 distribution. What's next? A drop, right? A breakdown. So where's the best place to get in? Up at the top. So these were your opportunities. And if you get another chance, you'll be lucky. But this, it could do this for many more months. But the next time it gets up there, take it short because it's in distribution phase right now, stage 3. That's institutional investors are unloading. They're letting it do that. They're not letting it go up because they're selling it. They're doing that exact same thing, except they have the shares and they're making the money. It's distribution. They're getting rid of it. They're done. Price target hit, right? And so for a year, it's in stage 3 distribution of shares that were already accumulated. And after that comes no institutional support and a decline in price. When? Nobody knows, but it's in distribution now. You know that. So the best place to get in is always at the top. Or, as Dondrell said, neckline breakdown, of course, yeah. But the greatest place to get in would be way at the top. Agreed? Yeah. That's Walmart we were just looking at there. All right, we've got 4 minutes to the open. IMPP is just hanging out around 213. Stop at $1.90. Not bad. Only 20 cents of risk. Could be worth it if the thing starts flying. Nice low risk. I mean, 20 cents. Let's say you have $10,000 account. That's $100 divided by 0.2 is 500 shares. So you can get 500 shares of IMPP with a $10,000 account and only be risking 1%. 500 shares. If the thing goes up a point, you make $500. What if it does what Indo did and runs to 7 today? You're up $3,500 or something. $2,500 on $100 of risk. That's why it's great when these little risk, when it gets close to breaking down, it's the scariest and yet best place to get in. It's also probably also seems scary when things are already running and they're about to break out and you have to get in on the confirmed breakout. But actually, that's like a more conservative entry because then you're waiting for confirmation. It's good. 2 minutes and 43 seconds until the open. Anthony just posted a photo of his breakfast on the ship, I think. God, what a view. All right, we've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to the open. The markets are attempting to grind up based on the economic news, and they're already about 60% retraced, 70% retraced. So it's good. It's looking favorable. The Qs, which are comprised mostly of growth stocks, are in the worst shape. They're only retraced about 50%. But they'll make it. It's just that in relative strength terms, they're lagging. Hey, there you are, Anthony. Good morning. They are lagging. All right, and we got 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. We're watching INDO for potential momentum and IMPP. IMPP. How'd you like to be that company? I'm the CEO of IMPP. And yes, that's good. 49 cents. I mean, minutes, seconds. 49 seconds until the market opens. If we break over 225 on IMPP, you can get in for 25 cents of risk stop at $2. But currently, your stop is $1.90. So only if it breaks 225. Yeah, yeah, true. Can you get in for 25 cents of risk? Only if it breaks 225 do you get in for 25 cents of risk. Here we go. 20 cents into the open. Seconds, 20 seconds. It looks like it's going to break that 225 point like right before the open. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. IMPP is entry. Entry on IMPP for 25 cents of risk. Boom. It's already at 230, 235, 238, 240, 245. It's being bought up. Make sure you're selling every 5 cents, okay? Stocks under $3, you want to be selling 5% of your position to 20% of your position every 5 cents. Every 5-cent increments. That could have been it for IMPP, just like initial push, but your stop is at $2 right now. So keep holding. Unless you took profits and then you got out at break even, then therefore you need to get out at break even. But the current stop, even if you got in before, when it was at $1.90, the current stop now is $2 on IMPP. The market running pretty good at the open. Nvidia undecided. Seed. Thank you, Cameron. Seed is halted. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Okay. Yeah, that's not a huge jump. 475 to 511, but it was enough. Very little volume. That one's probably not going to be one that we'll care about. But that's okay though, Cameron. Just let me know every single one so I can analyze it like that. All right, the market now pulling back. So it shot forward, now it's pulling back. Wants to see how much demand is there. So it's pushing against demand. And we're going to see, do people want out of this market or into this market? I have a feeling they're gonna want in because we've had like 3 or 4 days hitting this bottom. It feels very bottomy. Look at IMPP go. Make sure you take some profits there on IMPP. I'm gonna call it IMP. IMP. That just hit 270. Did anybody get that with a very fast system? You guys are still in IMPP. Your stop is still $2. But just be taking partial profits. Look at it go. 260. 265. We got one here. We got a fishy. We got a tuna on the line. Who's in IMPP? Hey, there you are, Mark. Little Big PP. Yeah, you're obsessed with Little Big now. That's like my favorite band. I love that. My dick is big. My dick is very big. My dick is big. It's big. You guys got to go check out My Dick is Big by Little Big. I hope I don't get copyright infringement just for singing it. 250. We're hanging out on IMPP. Remember, the stop is $2. So let's let it play out. Let's see what happens here. Because next stop could be 350. Do not get out of your position. Allow the pivot points to do their thing. But exit if it comes back down and hits your break even. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, Tesla can go in and out of that phase for sure. It's one of the most heavily shorted stocks around. You had Apple puts and hedged with calls right before the open. They were balanced. As soon as market opened, the calls went close to worthless, and the puts went way down. Yeah, that's because it's sitting right in the middle of them. You might be new to options, but yeah, it's because it's sitting right in the middle of them. Probably the price of Apple is not above your calls and not below your puts. So they're both going to go down. Okay, so IMPP holding that 250 level. Let me take a look at what is going on there with Apple for me. I mean, right now the market is going down, so you might as well let it hold on to your puts. Hold on to your puts, people. Watch out for break even on your position on IMPP. You should have taken profits, mini profits. And if this is all we get, it's all we get. That's fine. Or you're going to get in at the next breakout. So if you hit your break even on IMPP, exit. Don't lose a penny. Yeah, I was just going to say INDO is starting to come up. Okay, INDO has halted. Did anybody get in just then as it started to halt, as it started to go into that halt? I was watching it. I missed being able to tell you that was popping, but it still hasn't broken out of the breakout level of 7.4. But I'm curious if any of you got in. What was that? I don't even have that sound. There's a water drop sound. I'm not familiar with that. What application just did that? So see what I'm talking about, Cameron, on seed? It just came all the way back down. And it's a low quality, very low volume one. But look at the difference in the halt amount of volume on the candle on the 2-minute chart versus seed versus Indo. Indo, 1.2 million shares traded in just that one candle. Seed was like 8,000 shares. So, forget about seed and let's get on Indo. It looks like IMPP trying to hold that level. Not too bad, not too bad. The market still has not really found bottom on the industrials. It may be finding bottom on the Qs, but the industrials are like, no, this ain't over yet. Okay, now the industrials are starting to find bottom. So this could be the bottom of whatever this was. And then we're going to go into a rally a little bit, whether it's a pullback or, we'll find out soon enough. So see how Apple is sitting in my yellow band indicator there, the pullback zone. So I'm hanging on to my puts for now. Looks like 166 is the level I get nervous at. If it can stay below 166, I won't get too nervous on my Apple puts. Did you, Mark? Did you listen to some of those other little big songs? Watch those videos. Those videos are so cool, so funny. Tesla breaking down right now. Pretty hardcore on Tesla. Hardcore breakdown. Very strong. Oh, people just don't want Tesla. Okay, IMPP is coming back up and around. Who's still got IMPP? Just say in. Okay, good. So be taking small exits, 5%, very small, because it looks like it has a lot of power, a lot of energy. You want to keep 90% of your position, right? So sell 5% every 10 cents, something like that. Just be chipping away, because this thing, by the way, for the more advanced users here, you can reload when we break 270 with a stop at 225. There'll be 50 cents of risk. So you can top off, reload, rebuy, re-enter, enter late, whatever it is you want to do at 270 for 50 cents of risk. All right. Good job. And if you guys want to learn more about like the more advanced side of that, I do believe I go into it in the Market Mastery. Okay, here comes INDO. INDO's pulling back, selling off. If it holds 7 and breaks 726, then you would be able to get in for 25 cents of risk. No, it's not holding 7. We're falling way back. It's like, no, we're not holding 7. It's pulling back all the way into the 6s. Hit 6.7. At this point, we still would need to wait for the breakout. Look, it's halting down now. So you can be really glad you did not get into INDO yet. INDO. I'm proud of everybody who followed the rules. There's one guy in the back going, I didn't follow the rules, and I'm a little bit screwed. Yeah, that's what not following the rules would do. Tesla is about to break 800. Do you remember what I said was the initial price target on Tesla? Like, I don't know, 2 months ago, a month ago, 3 months ago. I've been saying for a long time, 880, right? But now we're talking 620 because it broke down on the bump and run. There goes IMPP. Make sure you're taking some profits, everybody who's still in. And here's the breakout. You can rebuy. Ooh, it didn't break. It tried. Ooh, 270. There it is. There's the break on IMPP. We have momentum. We have momentum. We have a momentum stock. It's been a long time. IMPP providing momentum. 282, 283, 285 we hit on the high end. While we're up here, take 5% off. 286, 287, 288. Every 10 cents of progress it goes, just take 5% out of your position. Huge pullback to 254, quite a dump. Be ready to exit at break even. Don't give back any of your capital. You made money. Never give back your capital after you've made money. If you've taken any profits at all, you set your stop to break even. If you have a Stream Deck, something like this, you can just have a button that says bloop, moves it to break even. So, that's for the most advanced users. For high frequency trading with Dash Trader, $175 a month minimum to get set up on lightning fast sub-millisecond trading. Repeat fast trading. Yeah, no worries. I was just talking about using a stream deck so that you can just quickly set your stop to break even. You just boop, just a button. I think Cameron said he has Dash Trader. Okay, we can take a look at XLP for the stop. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't look good. No, it's out of the band. No, this is not good. Yeah, you should get rid of XLP for now. I don't like that. See, Apple is holding. So when the market goes up, Apple's going to go up. Apple right now is just going sideways. It's not breaking down. It's like, dude, we did well. We had good earnings. We're not going to go lower than we were before the earnings. I don't know. We'll see if that holds up, but that's what everyone's thinking. At a certain point, though, people start to cry mercy. And they're like, damn it, I'm out, and it just starts domino affecting. All right, I'm cutting my XLP. I'm going to check XLU after that. All right, Nicole, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. You know what? I have the February 18 call. It's like a month. I have a month. It's going to go back up in the next month, and I have very little liquidity left in it. So I'm just going to keep it. I have like $90 per contract in it. I'm just going to keep it because next time it's on an upswing, I'll be able to revisit it then. At this point, it's now a lottery ticket. So that's me. It depends on where you are on yours, but ideally you probably want to cut it. IMPP now pushing back up for the next breakout at 288. If it does so, your stop would be 2.6. 2.6. If we break 288, here we go. 285, 284, 283, 282. We need 288 breakout to raise the stop to 260. This is the Path of Victory pivot point trading system. Anybody out there wants to learn about trading, you can go to Market Mastery in Google, and the number one result is my video lessons. If you're interested in joining our trading group, it says right there. Just go over to my profile or follow the link or whatnot over and check out the trading group. Tesla is now breaking 800. Boom! Tesla just broke 800. We're now in the 700s. That's going to hurt some Tesla owners. But us, no. We're going to be making money here. Apple looking bearish now. Apple about to complete to create a 4-point bearish position. Okay, IMPP now just broke out of 288 and hit 295. This might be the end of it, so make sure you're taking profits up there in the upper 297s and stuff. $3 is a very hard number. There could be a lot of stops up there. If we don't blast through $3, you're gonna kick yourself for not taking like a 20% profit up there in that region. When you get near the round numbers, you need to take a bigger chunk out. Wow, we hit 792 on Tesla. I might need to roll my option. Let me go check on that. When I have about 2,000 of profit, that's about when to roll it. Wow, we broke through on IMPP. We're now at 320. How much you guys up? You guys must be doing fantastic. 320, 322, 323, 324. Okay, we're above the $3 mark, so we're now taking profits every, I believe it's 10 cents. Yes, every 10 cents. I wonder whatever happened to RJ. RJ, are you in here? Have you been in here? Anyway, up a lot. Hell yeah, Preston. Boom, 330, 340. We're halting, 344. We're halting, 344. If anybody wants to get in, last chance. Last chance. Top up if you can. 344, we're halting. You have seconds left. If you don't have a high-speed trading setup, boom, we're halted on IMPP. Way to go. So the initial breakout on that was 225, remember? 225, and we're at 344, indicating to open at 345. So that is a 53% gain. 53%. Pretty nice. Now, if I just subtract that and divide that by 25 cents, we get the amount of R you guys should be up. You guys should be up 5.5 R. No, 4.75 R. Mercury's up 61%. Fuck yeah. How much money did you bet big? What did you do there? Did you do it right? Did you size your 1%? If you did it right, then I'm proud of you. Because that takes discipline that you haven't had. All right, 900 shares or dollars? Little position, okay. Mike's up 4.2 R. That's about right. That's about right. INDO is starting to run a little bit here too. If INDO breaks 726, it's going to just freak out. And it looks like it's about to. If it breaks 726, you do have to set a pretty wide risk on it of $1. So if you have 10,000 bucks, you can get 100 shares using the 1% rule. We're halting to the upside on INDO. It's not a guarantee that it's going to keep going though. I would not buy into that halt, not that particular one. I want to see it break 726. All right, it's pulling back a little bit now. That's good. It's going to provide some breathing room. How about that IMPP, huh? Woo! I'll take PP any day if it's good. No, I'm not what is that, like fetish? I do not have a urine fetish. No, thank you. All right, we broke 726. And you guys can get in for $1 of risk now. So you'd be hoping this thing goes to about 950 or higher now. Your stop is like 6.3. 6.3 stop. Dollar of a golden shower. Dollar of risk. So now it's 744, 750 we hit. Can we break through 750 and get up to the eights? But that is the 50-cent mark. You want to be taking a little bit of profit right there. And it is halting right now, so you want to take a little profit. Ooh, hang on. We're pulling back just a tad. INDO getting hot. I haven't even had a chance to check my Tesla to see if I can roll it. Where is it at? No, not quite there, but almost there. 1.4 thousand profit since last roll. Oh, that's because it pulled up. I bet you I was probably able to roll on that last when it hit the bottom at 792. Just we were paying attention to IMPP. IMPP on your face. I'm guessing we're going to have a little bit of a longer stream this morning because we got some opportunity here. All right, INDO starting to push back up again. I don't know. Maybe it's out of demand. It's trying to pick up demand. It's scooping down to pick up some demand. All right, 748, 749, 750, 752. We still need to break out. All right, not too much resistance there at 750, but a little bit, but not too bad. $760, $766, $780. See how fast it can move? INDO. That's why $1 of risk is no big problem. No big deal. We're going to be coming out of the halt in 10 seconds over on IMPP. Who's ready? You might want to have your finger on the sell trigger for like 5% because it might pop to like 380 really fast. Here we go. Boom. It's open. No, we're pulling back. We're pulling back. But is it going to be bought up? Let's see. Can we hold three? If we can't hold three, you might want to consider chucking it. 305, 301, 3, 306, 305, 306. INDO failing out now. Get out at your break even on INDO. 311, 312 on IMPP. Definitely great day. Absolutely. Don't give back any gains now. So INDO is failing out. You don't want to be in there. And but IMPP did hold three. That's a sign of strength. So fingers crossed that it can continue to hold three. All right, we're failing out of IMPP. Exit, exit, exit. That's it. It's probably it. It's probably over on IMPP. That's too many failures in a row. It's now going to go into potentially, if anything, like an ABCD pattern, a base for half an hour or an hour. But who knows? Sometimes these things can just pick up steam and like lightning, just like re-break again. But that will be your entrance. Would be the re-break. So 345. Yeah, absolutely. If anybody out there wants to check out our trading group, just follow the link in my bio. Just go check it out over there. Come check out our group, our trading group. Apple's trying to defy the odds. I mean, can you see that? The market is holding at the bottom. It's like it wants to go down, and Apple's like, it's trying to get all the way up. It's trying, and it's just we've got it's the Superman of the market today is Apple holding the force of the entire universe of the market in its hands. No, yeah, no, no. I think it's pretty much over on Indo. I mean, Indo. Oh, Indo, maybe. RAM. It's pretty much over on IMPP for a little while, but Indo maybe. If Indo rebreaks at 780, then your risk would be 90 cents, so roughly $1. And in order for that to be worthwhile, you'd need a 2-for-1 minimum risk reward to risk ratio. And so therefore you're thinking, okay, it's going to go from 780 with $1 of risk to 980. If you don't think that's possible, you stay away from that trade. Like if you think that's not at all possible, you just don't do it. You make the wise decision ahead of time. We already made our money. You don't go pushing your luck as it gets worse, as it worsens. If you want to make more money, you should get into something that is a better opportunity than what you just made money with. That's a good rule. Don't go chasing worse opportunity after you just did well. You cut yourself off and say, okay, I'm only going to get in if there's something even better. I'm not going to go for lower quality. You already got quality. Why would you step down? Yeah, Dondrell. Yeah, I'm sure. Where are the price targets? Anybody know on Apple? Yeah, that makes sense. Chris. 210. Yeah, that makes sense, Dondrell. Yeah. We went over Walmart. I said it's a very long play. All right, IMPP fully failing out now, you see? It's over. It's going to do a little FWAP test here and it's going to mess around. But let it base for half an hour to 4 hours, and then maybe it'll put in an ABCD pattern. If it could just base and not fail too much and just hold a base around VWAP, and then bowl or base, then it could come back out and it can fly past 345 and hit like $5 in after hours. So, but this is, slowed down now. The momentum is slowed down now. You don't have to be worried too much about what you got to do. Looks like the markets are breaking down. I'm still surprised Apple's just hanging. It's trying to hang in there. Apple's saying, come on, you guys, you can make money too. And everyone else is like, I'm sorry, we can't do it, Apple. And Apple's like, it's easy. And everyone's like, I don't know, man. I don't think we can do it. 23andMe is like, I'm out of here. I give up. Mercy. Beely's like, forget it. Fiverr says, forget it. GME says, oh, forget it. But Apple's like, come on. You just make good products. It's not that difficult. You can do it. I don't think so, Apple. I can't do it. Come on, Tesla. You can do it. Tesla's like, I don't know. Lately, I've just been not feeling good. Come on, Amazon. You can make it. I don't know. Apple, I think I needed to take a break. No, keep up the good work, man. It's not that hard. Just make good shiny products, good stuff. I don't know. We don't have anything new really lately. And 23andMe is like, yeah, we just been doing the same thing and it's, hasn't been good. Has not been good, I got to tell you. Apple says, well, I'll see you later, guys. I'm going to go up. And everyone's like, bye. Bye, Appleisha. Bye, Appleisha. Oh, really? Actually, Tesla's kind of holding right now. But the market's not having a great time. I might have to roll some things here, so I'm going to go in a moment. It's been good. Keep an eye on INDO for any further high of day breakouts. Use the 1% rule. Learn about it if you don't know it. Check out the Market Mastery. Yeah, absolutely. Strong zombie. Oh, the annoying orange. Oh, that's a good one. Hey, hey, Tesla. Hey, Tesla. What's the matter? You can't. No one likes you. What's the matter? Oh, geez. Apple again. All right, you guys have a good one. It's been great. Uh, we made a fuckload of money. Please, everybody who made a bunch of money on that play this morning, IMPP or INDO, take a screenshot or just type up what you did and post your gains in the group. All right. Everybody else out there who's interested in checking out our trading group, just go over to my profile or follow the link wherever it is. There's a link in my bio, and you can come check it out. All right. See you guys to Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. But I'll see you guys in the group, the VIP, members only. See you in a minute. But everybody, let's have a great weekend. No love on your question, Phil? I don't know. What was your question, Phil? Phil. I picked up Apple 165 call and Microsoft 302.5 calls. What's your thoughts? I think good stuff. Yeah, good stuff.